Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I am bringing you my 30-day Teami Detox tea review and my results. So technically I take my last colon cleanse tea tonight, and interesting enough, I ended up with some extra of the skinny tea. Now you guys know I went off of it for about 5 days when I was on vacation. I had forgotten it, and then instead of just coming back to grab it, I just decided just to not worry about it. But what's interesting, it's like I got right back on it when we got back, and I got back on track and on schedule, and my colon one comes out right. What I did was I just redid my calendar, and I put in, you know, I just changed my dates to when I was taking this in my calendar, and so I have the one colon one left for tonight, and then I have quite a bit of the skinny left, and I don't know why. I did the teaspoon. As you can see, the teaspoon is inside of there. So I don't know. I'll just continue to drink it. But I want to give you my overview, my thoughts, kind of information about the program. I have a discount code for you, all that fun stuff. So the program itself, I know you've been seeing it a lot over there on YouTube. There's been a lot of us that are doing it, and I feel like we all are kind of saying the same thing now about it, that we really enjoy the program. The tea tastes really great, and this is even for people who are not tea drinkers, which is interesting. I mean, I was not really a tea drinker before, but I did enjoy tea, so I wasn't one of those people that did not like tea at all. I just drank just the tea that you just buy, you know, like the regular, like Twinings or Twinnings, however you say that, and stash tea and those kind of, you know, celestial seasonings. Those are the only teas I've ever been exposed to. So I was really excited to get this tea and try it out. So basically this program, it comprises of 2 different teas. So there's the Teami Skinny and the Teami Colon. So you get these 2 products. I believe it's $49.99, and again, I will give you a discount code. And as always, the discount code for Teami, I have 2 of them. They're always linked in the description box of every single one of my videos. So anytime that you want to get a code, just go down there and you will see it. We'll see both of them. The Teami Skinny, which is this one, is a loose leaf tea. You know, I feel like the taste was very, very mild and pleasant, and I think that even non-tea drinkers would enjoy it. I didn't have to add any sweetener to it myself. I felt like it kind of had a little bit of a natural sweetness to it, but for me, I just didn't need to. The main base of the tea is a yerba mate, I think that's how you pronounce it, and oolong tea, and then there's some other ingredients in there as well, but they're all natural ingredients. So it's all different. There's like lime leaf extract, lotus leaf, ginger root, rhubarb root, so it's all natural products in here. But like I said, the base is the yerba mate and the oolong, which I had drank yerba mate before this. So I think that's why for me, the tea, I didn't have to add any sweetener or anything. And I know some people add like stevia or honey or something to it, but for me, I didn't have to. I think it's a very nice tea. The claims on it is that it's going to increase your energy, boost your metabolism, reduce bloating. I will get into how I felt when I drank it in a moment. I just want to kind of let you know about the different program. And then we have the Teami Colon, which this is the tea that these are tea bags versus the loose leaf tea. This tea is senna leaf and root. There's like hawthorn berry extract, lotus leaf, there's lime leaf in this one, psyllium husks, what else? There's a few things, some kind of like, this is Porto, I can't really pronounce it, but it's like a tree bark. There's all those kind of things in there. This tea, it does have very specific instructions with it, and when you get your program, you get this little card that has little tips on there. One of the tips about the colon tea that it does give you is that you may want to drink like a full glass of water before you take it, just to ease any discomfort that you may get. You want to only steep it, like it says, steep between 1 to 3 minutes before enjoying. So 1 minute, I would say anybody should start out with the 1 minute just in case, just to make sure that it's not going to cause any kind of, you know, cramping or bloating, because it's called colon tea. So it's pretty self-explanatory what it does. So basically what the tea is supposed to help with is to, you know, get your digestive system moving, clears out your system. This tea I feel like has a little bit of a bolder taste, but not unpleasant at all. Occasionally I did add a stevia or Truvia, but I use Truvia packet to this tea, just depending on my mood, if I wanted something sweeter or whatever. But for the most part, I did not add any sweetener to it. So let me tell you my thoughts and my experiences with it. So I drink the skinny tea in the mornings instead of my regular morning coffee. Oh, let me show you. And I also got and there's some tea in here right now. This is early. I haven't eaten anything yet this morning. So this is my first cup. So I would drink it every morning instead of my coffee. Now I still drink my coffee, but I would always drink this first. I just enjoy coffee. I also, I don't know, just something about my cup of coffee in the morning makes me happy. But this was really, really good. And now let me say, as far as the energy. Now, I did not realize how much energy the skinny tea did give me when I drank it. So like I said, I drank it every morning, and I'm still drinking it because I have some left, so I'm still drinking it every morning. But when I was off of it, when I went on vacation and I was not drinking it, I did not realize the lack of energy that I had. And even though I drank my coffee while I was on vacation, it was a different kind of energy. So I noticed that when I went completely off of it, I was off of it for like 4 or 5 days, did not drink it, only drank coffee, and I drank a large amount of coffee when I was gone, when I was actually out of town. And I noticed that the energy with the tea was more of a sustained energy, more of an even energy. There's no crashing. And with coffee, I never noticed that I had a crash with it. And I think it's because I kind of drank it throughout the day. And I can, you know, I don't have to put a ton of cream and sugar in my coffee, so that's why I can drink it throughout the day and doesn't cost me really very many points. I mean, I do put skim milk in my coffee, but I can also drink it without it. So like at work, we don't have skim milk, and if I forgot to bring any, I would just drink my coffee with just a little bit of sweetener, and that's it. So I think that's why I just drink it all the time, so I never really experienced that crash until that weekend I was gone and we were in the car a lot. And I was having these huge crashes, bad headaches, just horrible. And when I got back on the tea, and I didn't really click in my head what it was until I started drinking the tea again. And this may be any tea in general, I don't know. Maybe this is, like I said, maybe this is how tea works with your body. But as soon as I started drinking it back again, I still noticed that, you know, I still had this nice energy in the mornings, but it was just even. I didn't have any kind of like headaches or just crashing. It was really interesting. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. Let me know down below if you guys are tea drinkers or you coffee drinkers, and do you have that kind of, you know, crash from coffee? Do you notice that tea gives you more of a sustained energy? I don't know. I did, because with the coffee, I never in the past had trouble going to sleep, but I think because I drank so much, I was having trouble sleeping. With the tea, I can drink it like because I usually will drink the one in the morning, like right now, and then I save the leaves, and then I fill it up again. I'll drink another one, usually like in the afternoon. And with coffee, I tend to I'll drink one while I'm at work, and then one before I go to bed. Well, those few days that I wasn't working, I had like 5 days I wasn't working, I just drank coffee constantly, and when we were gone, and I just had trouble sleeping, had trouble getting up in the morning, and it was just, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to give up my coffee because I love my coffee. I do. I love coffee, love the taste of it. I'm not going to give it up, but this has taught me I really want to incorporate more tea into my life, and so I'm not sure how I'm going to do that, but I am. Now as far as, so that's the skinny tea. Really like it. Oh, let me show you too with this cup. So it's full, so it's kind of hard to show you. So it has this little filter on the inside. So you literally just put your tea in this cup, and its whole thing comes apart. I shouldn't have done this with it being full, but so this whole thing comes apart, and you put your tea in there, you add your water. This thing is heat resistant, so you can put your hot water in there. I just brew water out of my Keurig is how I do it. Put the tea in there, this little filter goes on top, and this little thing twists right there, and then you drink through it and there is no tea leaves, so yum. And then this little bottom thing comes off too, which you could put, like if you're taking this to the gym, you could always put like maybe your locker key or some cash or your vitamins. Like I was putting my vitamins in here, taking them to work, so I'd remember to take my vitamins because I was taking this every day to work. So this unfortunately does not come with the $49 program. This is a separate purchase. It's $24.99, I believe. But it is just so nice. It is really a nice way to drink it. Now you can get the little there's a little infusers, which I don't know how much those are. I didn't think to look, and that's another way you can do it as well. And they're really cute. They're adorable, just adorable little infusers. So, or you can just use your own tea infuser if you have one, however you want to do it, or you can just strain your tea, however you want to do it. So that is the tumbler. Now, the colon tea. So that you drink every other day, and I didn't have any issues remembering to drink that. I should mention that there is an app that you can download from Teami that is part for the 30-day program that will send you reminders to remember your day to drink your colon tea, drink your morning skinny tea. I didn't do that because I used my planner, and my phone, frankly, I have so many things on it and I need to save room for videos, so I didn't want to download another app on there. But you can do that as an option. So let me just say the Teami colon, it does its job. It works really well. But I was really a bit nervous because before I started taking this program, when I knew I was getting it, I did a bunch of research because that's what I do. I do research. So I did a bunch of research, and I did discover there's some people who had some adverse effects from the Teami colon tea. And I don't know if it was just their systems are sensitive, or if they didn't drink, a lot of water, they weren't eating a clean diet, because it does recommend you eat a clean diet. Or they were steeping it too long. I don't know. I don't know what the issues were with some of them, or just maybe they were just sensitive to the tea. I myself, so the first day, I was really nervous. Sorry, I'm not used to having my hair down, but I've had lots of requests, so here you go, people. So the first day, I was really nervous about it. So I only steeped it for the 1 minute that it said, and nothing. I had absolutely nothing happen. I think I talked about this in my vlogs, my daily vlogs. I had nothing happen. So I was like, okay. So then I was kind of reading on some things, and I thought, okay, well, my stomach is really, it's not really sensitive, and actually I do have some issues, and my doctor said he thinks it's due to my thyroid, that I do get constipated very, very, very easily, and it happens quite often. And so, I thought, okay, well then I am just gonna steep it longer. So I did, the next time I took it, I did it for 3 minutes. Still, I had nothing. So then I was watching some of the little videos that they have on their website, and I was watching some of them, and they were saying that since they do the detox all the time, they literally just brew it and then forget about it and let it get, till it starts to get kind of lukewarm, and drink it like 15-20 minutes later. So that's what I started doing, and that's what worked for me. So then it started just doing its job, but it was nothing uncomfortable. I had no cramping. I had no, I could feel it. Like when I'd wake up in the morning, I could kind of feel like, okay, gotta go. And I just go, and that was it, and it was done. So it did its job. Nothing crazy uncomfortable. I don't know if it's because again, I was pairing it kind of with a clean diet, or because I have kind of this rock solid stomach, or if I always drink a lot of water, and I throughout the day, so I always would make sure I drank one of my full tumblers of water before I knew I was drinking the tea. Now, because of also just being nervous about it, they say to take it when in the evening time before bed. Well, I was a little bit nervous about that because you guys know I work so early in the morning that I didn't want to be on my way to work, or I didn't want to be at work when something happened. So I always took it around 6 o'clock at night, 6 or 7 o'clock at night. That way I knew I would be at home when anything happened. So that was how I did it. I think you just need to do it, adjust to your schedule. So that is how the program works. That's how you do the skinny tea and the colon teas, like it says, every other day. So if there's any doubt when you get if you do order this and you get it and you think there's not enough in here for 30 days, there is. Like I said, I ended up with extra. Not sure if I wasn't measuring out right. I don't know, but I mean, I feel like I did it right. It's a teaspoon. It just says mix a teaspoon. So I'm not sure. I know I didn't miss any days besides those days, but I made up for it in the calendar. And like I said, today was the last day I drank my colon tea, and then that was supposed to be the last day of it. So I'm not sure, but I'll continue drinking it. So as far as the results, in the 30 days, I did reach my lowest weight that I have been on Weight Watchers. I believe it's around, I lost around 2.4 pounds. Now, the claims really aren't weight loss on this program. It is about detoxifying your body. It's not, they don't claim you're gonna lose a bunch of weight. It's just about getting those toxins that are in your body, in your colon, you know, in your system, out. Basically, that is what it's for, and that's what it does, at least for me. But there's a few things I need to look at, though, that you know, so weight, I mean, you guys know, been struggling. I've been maintaining, I've been gaining and losing the same, you know, little bit. But you guys also know my non-scale victories that I've achieved in the last 30 days. And I don't know if I don't know if it is the tea or if it's just my body or what, but I do know, I can say that tea has made me noticeably less bloated. Now, when I started the program, 3 days after I started it in June, I started my time of the month. I was hardly bloated at all during that entire week when I was drinking this tea. And I always, that's like my main symptom for that time of month, is the bloating. Horrible bloating, cramping, uncomfortable. I didn't have any of that. So I don't know. I thought, okay, this is just a coincidence. Then I started my time of the month last week when I was doing the last week of this. Again, not bloated, no cramping. It was even kind of just the most mild time of the month, these last 2 months that I have been on this. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just because I'm drinking more. I don't know if it's just the healing properties of tea. So that part of it alone has made it worthwhile, because my last 2 months, in June and July, my time of the month has been it's been no big deal, which is, I don't know how many people can say that. It's been no big deal. I have gone down 1 size in shirts. I am now in a size large, but those are even still a little bit big. I'm just a little bit nervous going down to a medium, because so many shirts can like range in sizes. Plus I still, you know, have a pretty large chest, and so I can't wear obviously a button down in medium. Don't know if I ever will be able to. But I'm still not comfortable with real, like, you know, tight fitting clothing. So the larges are great, but I've gone down to a large, and I've also gone down to a size, between a size 14, 15. I can wear 15 in pants in juniors and a 14 in pants in misses. So I have gone down a whole size in pants. So that alone makes up for any kind of weight loss. So I am really pumped about that. My energy has been amazing. Like I said, the bloating I have felt, I feel skinnier. I don't know, I feel just thinner without that bloating throughout. I mean, because, you know, just sometimes every once in a while you just wake up and you're just like, oh, what's wrong with me? But no, I also, another non-scale victory that I had is I am starting to get my kind of hourglass figure back, which I've always been, even when I was in high school at 130 pounds, I wasn't like 130 like skinny pounds. I was 130 curvy pounds. I've always had like kind of an hourglass figure. I am seeing that a lot. Like my upper waist definitely curves in more, and I didn't notice that until after I started drinking this tea. So I just feel better, feel lighter. I would definitely do it again, and I will do it again. So I am really excited about this program. I'm so glad that I did it, and I really encourage anybody who is curious about it, just try it. Just try it for 30 days. And just, if you're scared about the colon thing, again, just follow all the tips that it gives you. Again, I've been watching everyone's review videos, and I feel like we're all saying the same thing. None of us have had any issues with it. So I don't know those people who write the reviews, how honest they are. Maybe they just were not eating very well. I don't know. I don't know what the issues are. Everybody's body is different. So there are discount codes down below. If you want to save 15% off of an order $24 or more, use the code WW15. And that code's just a permanent code, and my regular code is JessWW. So use either one of those codes and you can save some money, and I will have the link to their website down below as well. So if you have any other questions about this program, please let me know and I will answer them to the best of my ability, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye guys!